It's October 2016, and today I'm making Battle Droid arms. In my continuing series about how to build a B1 Battle Droid. Clone Wars, not from the movies. There's subtle differences, because one's a cartoon. For this build, you'll need wood pattern floor mats, a heat gun, hot glue, paint, a sharpening stone, a respirator mask, goggles, popsicle sticks, scrap wood or dowels, or there's sponge brush handles, a rotary tool, scissors, razor pens, and oh my god, he's got a new box cutter. Just like in the previous video, I'm using wood pattern EVA foam, which isn't necessarily required, but it's saving a ton on paint and Plastidip or glue. First you have to get rid of this pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect for now, but the more you can get rid of, the better. It also helps to cut off the puzzle pieces. Don't throw them out though, because they're useful. If nothing else, for packing peanuts. Cut up some strips for the forearms, but I'm using an older knife. I have to periodically sharpen it, which is what I'm doing right now. I get asked a ton about the dimensions, the parts that I cut, and I just want to say you can figure that out. Just pause the video when I'm holding it up against the mat and then count the grid lines. So you should have 8 tapered forearm pieces look like this. So go ahead and glue them all together. For the joints, use a lid to cut 4 circles. This one's a Miracle Whip lid. Use popsicle sticks to create a frame at the joint because that's the highest stress area. Glue one of the small circles to the forearm and the other circles to the opposite side of the upper arm. So I go through a ton of sponge brushes, and when they die I save the handles for exactly this purpose. Fake droid pneumatics. Totally. Make palms out of scrap foam. Oh, the wrist joints are chopsticks, by the way. Cut 4 more circles that have a slightly wider diameter. That'd be the diameter of a peanut butter lid, if anyone was wondering. Glue 2 of the new circles to the upper arms, but hold off on the others for now. I'm making the joints out of spent thread spools and chopsticks, as well as puzzle pieces. See, I told you they'd come in handy. Cut the fingers out of foam. Glue them to the hinges one section at a time. The finger joints are made out of more thread spools and sponge brush handles, but to be totally honest, I did have to use my driver to widen the hole in the thread spools. Glue the fingers to the palms and get an old box and some brown paint for weathering. When they're dry, you can assemble them. It did come out a bit darker than I would have liked. I could fix that with paint, but I can also fix it with certain lighting techniques or by color correcting in post. Just fix it in post. And that's how you build half a battle droid. I mean, I only need half a battle droid for this shoot, but I did this much, so might as well do the rest. Yeah, so subscribe if you want to see the rest. Till then, maybe check out these other tutorials. They're pretty sweet. I mean, I like them. Links and annotations or cards if you're on a mobile device. Also, I have a Patreon page if you're financially well inclined. Patrons get the uploads a little bit early. It helps out the channel a ton, but no pressure if money's tight right now. I mean, I get it. I have a degree in media studies, so I get it. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this now. Jake out.